Welcome back everyone to another Call of Duty upload today. It's twice today, so we're on a good schedule. I didn't think I would be uploading today, but well, twice today anyways. But I have. So today's video, or second video, is going to be about all 6 of my classes, or custom classes, and how I set them up, and if they're good for me. But I'm gonna be showing you if they're good for you. So if you do want to use them, you can watch this video and look at the things I use in my classes, like the guns, the attachment for the guns, the gear, the perks, and the secondary weapons, which I don't have any, so you can't use them. But without further ado, do enjoy this video. If you do want to like it, which would mean a lot, do. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below and comment down below what else you want to see on this channel, and let's get into it. So here we are on my career classes, and I'm going to go through all of my classes and to show you which I think is the best creator class for that weapon, in my opinion, what works well for me. So first of all is an SMG class. It's the Patriot, which is a variant of the MX9, which is the signature weapon that you get for the edition, well, mystery box or the deluxe edition. I don't know what makes it different, but I think it has a mod on it, which you can get for different guns, which I will talk about very soon. But the attachments I use on the Patriot or MX9 is the reflex sight, because you kind of need that on this gun. The hybrid mags, which if you don't know what a hybrid mag is, it's basically fast mags and extended mags put into one. So you don't have to worry about putting both on, because I don't think you actually can put both on. So it's a good thing that is here. FMJ is probably a big thing in this game because armor. Most people probably use armor for their gear. I do on some of my classes, which we'll get into very soon. But FMJ is very useful as it melts people's shield and body armor, so that's why I have it. I have it on most guns, and that's why. Then last thing we have on this gun is the laser sight. Laser sight obviously improves hip fire, which I probably do use a lot with SMGs. And if you do, you probably get why you use your laser sight as well, because you know the laser is basically another aim for your gun. Now I don't usually use secondary weapons, and if I did, I would probably use one of the shotguns, because the shotguns are actually not a prime weapon in this. If we actually I'll show you now. So the guns in this are a bit all over, well, not all over the place, but there are different kinds of guns, because some assault rifles, not in BO4 and other games, assault rifles have the same attachments, but in here we actually don't have the same attachments for every gun or assault rifle. I'll get into that in a bit. So we have assault rifles, submachine guns, and tactical rifles, which are like bursts. So we have the ABR and then the swordfish, which is an OP gun. And the mod for the swordfish is actually a pentaburst, if you can see on the operator mod under the stats. It's a 5 round burst, but the normal is a 4 round burst. And I can't actually show you now, but the default class for the swordfish, which is already made for you, actually has that mod on, and it has suppressor and an ACOG scope, I think. I don't know what scope it has on, but it's a decent class if you want to use it, so I would use it. I've been using it at the start of my BO4 gameplay, so that's why I would recommend it. Then we get on to light machine guns, which I haven't used any of them. I picked some up in the game, but I haven't used any of mine. Then we have the good old sniper rifles, which I probably need to like get better with, because it's a different game and they kind of work different. I've only been using, as you can see, the Paladin, as I've just picked it up. I haven't actually used it like properly. So going back to here, the gear I use is out of stim shot, the body armor, and the acoustic sensor. Stim shot is basically one of the better ones, as it's like it heals faster and more often while maintaining control of your weapon. So it's basically like you're healing, but you actually heal faster, so there's less delay time of your healing, which takes up a slot, but it's probably useful. Then the body armor is probably the one that most people use, as it's armor, so it's basically extra health. But for some reason I still get melted with it, and my opponents don't. But I don't know what's going on there, but I do use that on most of my classes. Then the acoustic sensor, basically a better sixth sense, if you would like to say,
as you can hear enemy movement, and it goes around on the map. Actually, like, does a Sixth Sense, but it's actually better. So Sixth Sense isn't actually in this game. I don't think it is. I know Tracker is, which I use Tracker on BO4 a lot. But yeah, there's the three I use out of. It's kind of different to, like, difficult to choose. So the Custom 2 class is the good old ICR default gun in this game. As you can see, I've used it a lot, level max. But on ICR, I would recommend using 5 attachments. I know it sounds a bit weird, and why would you do that? Because you can't put any perks on or anything of gear. Well, you can. Gear, yeah. But actually, it's OP. It's very OP. And as you can see, there's 2 grips here. They look the same, grip 1 and grip 2. But the attachments I use is a reflex, grip, and then FMJ, as I've told you. Quick draw, because it is a bit slow if you don't have it on. And then grip 2. Right, grip 1 is obviously, right, we'll go on to it. Grip 1 is, as you can see, on the bottom, and then grip 2 is actually on the front of the gun. So you've got 2 grips, which obviously makes it better to aim. And then I did used to use long barrel, but then I switched, so that's why. No secondary again. Then on this class I have body armor. I think on 2 of my classes I have body armor, and the rest I think is stim shot. I don't know. And then probably one of the most useful perks is Ghost, where you can't be seen by UAVs or any controlled air gear. Next class is Custom 3, which is the Rampart, and as you can see, as you've seen in the gameplay at the start of the video, I was using it without the sight. Yes, I did just take the sight off just a few days ago, as I think it's better without the sight, but I do use high caliber for those headshots I need to get gold, FMJ as usual, fast mags and grip, because fast mags you probably need it for this gun, and high caliber I just use it to get headshots in hardcore mode as well. Hardcore is probably the best way to get your camos up. And then we use body armor, and then we have an extra perk in this, so I use Ghost in this, and use lightweight so I can run faster and run for longer and climb over things while shooting. Custom 4. This is another SMG, it's called the Spitfire, and the attachment is probably the best attachment you could use for this. So reflex, laser sight, and extended mags, because this gun it runs out fast of bullets, so you probably need extended mags, or scavenger, which one of the 2. Laser sight, because if you usually I hit fire with SMGs, and probably most of you do too as well. So laser sight is probably useful to hip fire, obviously. And then another body armor. Then the perks I use for this class is scavenger, pick up more ammo, the lightweight and ghost, and then flak jacket just for an extra one because they had an extra space. Then custom 5 is the good old gold gun, our good old first gun, which is the Vapor. And this is another one where I use a lot of attachments on more than like perks and secondary weapons. I don't have a secondary weapon on any class, I just don't think it needed. But we have rapid fire. As I said in my last video, it is OP as if you use rapid fire. Long barrel, because this gun isn't that best at long range, I put long barrel on. High caliber, just to get us a headshot, even though I don't need them, but headshots are the main key to getting kills. And then stock, so I can just move quicker with it, basically, with the rapid fire is very good. And reflex, I just used the normal reticle. I did use red dot with plus, but then I took it off and just put the default one on. Then, going to our last class, is another vest, another Spitfire, which honestly I don't know why it's here, but I just made another class, and it has fast mags on this one, because I don't know, I have 2 classes, but I put fast mags on this one, probably because, you know, this class is basically a quick firing class with all the extended mags, laser sight and the fast mags, and then we have the body armor, and then Teamlink, lightweight, and flak jacket. This gun is probably one of my favourite SMGs, and the MX9, the default one, but they probably are the best guns, so this is why I would recommend that gun. I honestly don't use sniper rifles that much, as I said. I probably, if you do want me to use sniper rifles in a gameplay, sniper rifles only, I will do that. All you need to do is like this video and comment down below if you do want me to use it. But I think that's all we need to say about my best class setups and what's good for me. But that's all I need to say. If you did enjoy this video, please put a like, it means a lot, it helps me a lot, it knows I want to do more videos, I do it anyways. And subscribe if you're new down below, and comment down below what videos you want to see, and peace out.